so go ahead and add this example to your notes. Find the slope of the parabola y equals x squared at the point P 2, 4. Also, write an equation for the tangent to the parabola at this point. Okay, so we all know what the graph of y equals x squared looks like by now. We know that this is just a pretty standard parabola. Okay, and here's the point P 2, 4. So to apply what we just saw in the last video, we are trying to find, we're going to start off by looking for the slope. Okay, the slope of a tangent line at a given point. The point happens to be 2, 4, but more importantly, remember that a value from the last video? That a value is going to be 2. Okay? So here we have the limit as h approaches 0 of f of a plus h minus f of a over h. Well, this is just, if a is 2, this is just the limit as h approaches 0 of f of 2 plus h minus f of 2 all over h. Okay? Now, this looks a lot like, well, before we do this, let's go ahead and input f of 2 plus h. Let's go ahead and also input f of 2. So if y equals x squared, remember that's the same as f of x equals x squared. I'm going to write f of x instead of y so you can see how f of 2 plus h is just 2 plus h squared. So we're using that rule to figure out f of 2 plus h. That's what we're going to replace here. F of 2 is just 2 squared, which is 4. Okay? And this is what we'll replace here. So this one here, and then this one here, to get the limit as h approaches 0 is of 2 plus h squared minus 4 over h. By now, you should all know that the first step is direct substitution. This is 2 plus 2 squared minus 4 over, I plugged in 2. This is 2 plus 0 squared minus 4 over 0. Do the math. This is just 4 minus 4, 0 over 0. This is indeterminate form. So, what can we do here? Well, let's try expanding this. Two plus h times 2 plus h minus 4 over h. Okay, and let's multiply this. So let's apply the distributive property here to expand this. and we get 4 plus 4h plus h squared minus 4 all over h, and this happens. 4 minus 4 is 0, that cancels out. We now have the limit as h approaches 0 of 4h plus h squared over h. Okay, we have greatest common factor, GCF, of h in the numerator. Okay, so this is where all your algebra skills come in handy. They will really help you out. This does not become 0, this becomes 1 over 1. Remember, this variable is actually 1h. Okay, 1h, so the 1 stay. This is 1 over 1. So the limit as h approaches 0 of 4 plus h is equal to 4 plus 0, which is just 4. So what does this answer mean? It means that, let's go back to the graph. At this point, okay, if I draw the tangent line, if I were to, I'm just going to eyeball what the tangent line at this given point would look like. It'll probably look something like that. Okay, this blue tangent line that I just drew has a slope of 4, and it's not that accurate. I'm not drawing this on graph paper, so let's leave room for error, but it does look pretty close to a slope of 4, positive 4. Okay, but now we have to write an equation. Okay, so let's take it one step further and let's now write the equation of this blue tangent line. Well, we know this much. The slope is 4. Okay? Okay, so we have a point and we have a slope. Think about that. We have a point and we have a slope for this blue tangent line. Oh, let me go ahead and do it right next to it. So why not use the infamous point slope formula? So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Okay, and from this point on, this is not even calculus anymore. Very easy. Okay. So we're just going to plug in those values. Now keep in mind, this is the slope for the tangent line. Therefore, that's what we plug in here. So y minus 4 is equal to 4 times x minus 2. We go ahead and we can actually leave it like that. We can actually leave this like that, But if we want to go ahead and take it a step further and put it in slope in the slope-intercept form, distribute this. So that's the y equals mx plus b. I'm going to add 4. So y equals 4x minus 4. This 4x minus 4 is the equation for the tangent line. Okay? So y equals 4x minus 4 is what the equation of this blue tangent line turns out to be. That's it for this video. Okay, the answer happens to be that right there. Hopefully you guys took some good notes. We will see more examples on these last 3 video clips that I uploaded. We'll see more examples on that type of work next week. Okay? Have a nice weekend.